it's April. This is our annual supporter file for Wednesday, August the 10th, and we are doing an Eclipse card. And there is print and cut in this file, so you will need to open it on your computer or on an iOS device. That being said, I have some foiling in here as well. So I'm going to change this to pen so everybody can open it, but I did change this and do rose gold foiling on it. All right, so make sure that you change that to the color foil that you want. Save all of your tiny pieces that cut out of there because you're going to need them. And this is Cricut cardstock. These are some from the tonal packs, and then this is an orange of Cricut. This is their ivory, and of course their red. So we're going to take that. I'm going to use art glitter glue for this. And this one says, come in and cozy up. And a place for you to sign at the bottom. And of course, my glue doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna get some glue on all of those, and we're going to, I need to trim that. I need a new blade. I need a new blade. Got some trimming to do. I'm gonna pull that off real quick. I got some fuzzies, and they really show against that red. I want to get those off of there. That one just wants to hang. I'm just going to place that. Still missed one. I promise I'll replace my blade today. So there we go. We're going to place that on that mat. And then I'm just going to get my fuzzies off of here too. Just have one or two, I guess, where my blades start and stop. And this is going to go to the inside of your card. So you can change this out and write directly inside the card if you want. But I thought it might be nice to have a nice sturdy card. Get that lined up in there. And I put it on upside down. Don't do that. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't dry. Don't want it at the top. There we go. Double check. Make sure your writing is at the top. I forgot I wrote on it already. So then we have our base. It's going to go here on the front. And we're just going to get off that little pad we got going there. Again, blades start and stop. There we get that off there. And we're going to put that right on top there. Now this piece is going to go on, oops, we're going to put this piece on the back here. So I'm just going to come through here, put some glue on all these. Make sure that you take this off of your mat very carefully. You don't want to be ripping any of that, okay? Just going to place that right over, okay? So it looks something like this. And then we're going to glue this down onto that base. And you've probably done an Eclipse card before. Let me clean up my cardstock here. Maybe not. but it's a fun way. You can do just about any word or name. It's a lot of fun. And let's find my pen. Put that back in there so we don't dry up. And now we're going to work on our letters. Now you'll have to be careful with your L's because it does matter where they're going to go back on. The one with the lines on it, right here with your foil lines, is going to be your second one. And the one that's got the little window at the top, you can see that that's going to be your first one so that your image lines back up. Okay. So here's where this comes in, and this may be too thick. I'm going to test it and see. We're going to pop this up. I get these strips from Stampin' Up. You could probably find them somewhere else too. I'm just going to place, it may be too tall. I'm going to find out. Yeah, that's too much, too thick. So I'm just going to skip that one and we're going to pop over here to some dots. Now pay attention if you have like 2 or 3 different things of dots. If you're going to be using those, make sure you use one off the same panel. That way you know that you have the right thickness, because I know for a fact that this one is a little bit thinner than these are. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. We're going to start, and you want to just place those. I would like to put one there, but I know that it's going to be too big, so I'm going to cut one in half. Let's see if we can't get it off my scissors without ripping it. Yay! I'm going to put one right there. And I'm going to put the other half. And hopefully it won't show. May have to trim that one down a little bit more. No, it doesn't show. Okay. So we're going to cut one in half for these sides. That one doesn't have a liner. It came off already. And then you're going to fit that back in and just sit it slightly off. You want that color to pop through on the back. Okay. So set it off just slightly. So this piece in the file, it is set for foil. You need to change that. I'm setting it for pen. You need to change this part to foil. And what it's going to do on your print and cut, because the inside prints and this one prints, it's going to make sure that you have your foiling tool in, make sure you have your pen in, and that's the brown pen when you start to cut, and it will right cozy up or warm up, come in and cozy up. It will write that. Then it's going to push your mat back and it's going to have you apply your foil, because at this point it's already read your registration marks so you can cover them. And that being said, when you put this on, and that's the wrong piece. Let's see. When you put this on, you're going to put it on this way. Okay. You want to make sure that you cover that whole bottom half. I did not do that and had to refoil a second time. That's why this one's all messy. But it wasn't big enough to do the whole image. So make sure that you're after it right and kick the mat back. You put your foil down, and you're going to, I had to use 2 pieces with the rose gold because it doesn't come in a 12 by 12 sheet. So pop that down on there and you'll be good to go. And it did foil under the tape. You can see it did foil under that tape. I did use more pressure. Okay. So I'm going to cut another one in half for this A. Where's my Let's make this easy. Slice that. I don't need the cover. I'm gonna put one over there. One up here. I think that's enough. Make sure it's not showing. And then we're going to set that just, I mean, just a hair off. It doesn't have to be much. Just want to see that little pop right there. And then we're going to take the center of our A. And it does have the little tip of the print and cut on the center of the A. So make sure you're putting your dot on the right side so that your image is complete. Let's see. Easier to line up if I can tweeze it. You know what? I don't think I'm going to put that in. Well, I'm not putting mine in. I'm leaving that out. Choice is yours. In or out. All right, and this is the one with the window, so this is my next one. Like that pop-up orange coming through anyway. Burnt orange. I love that color cardstock for fall. Did you cut? One there. Use this other half. There. And then again, just slightly over, not much. And our last one. I need to get a couple different colors of these so I can differentiate my knife blade from my meter. Need a pink and a purple. True control. And again, just slightly off. How cute is this? I love it. Now you can do this and you can even make your letters a little bit smaller if you want, but I didn't want to have any waste and I wanted to use it. I wanted to really make them look at the card, I guess you would say. Now I'm probably going to add maybe a couple of Nuvo drops and maybe some greens on here because I really like this bluish green with the card. And I think maybe just a tiny pop of those will really bring this card out. So I'm going to pause, grab those Nuvo drops, and I'll be right back. Okay, I really didn't have anything. I wanted a matte. I really didn't have anything around that color. But this is a pearl around that color. And then I have a brown. And I'm liking the brown better than I am that pearl. But wait, let's if I go with the copper like my foil. I think that's it. There we go. Bingo. Let's go with that. I'm going to use, these are stone drops in rusted iron. And they're going to dry matte and rough. Well, the top is gone. Let me see. I lost but they dry, this is a purple of that. But they dry kind of rough and matte. And that's, maybe like an acorn type, you know. So I'm just gonna add couple or 2 or 3. Just in a pattern. Mm, random. Just to finish it off. Love it. And those, like I said, they're shiny right now, but they're not gonna dry shiny. But you can see that foil. I want that foil to be the shine on the card. Love, love, love. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and this card. Please make an Eclipse card. You can change that image. You can change the word. You can do lots of things with this. So please do yours. Show me what you got. I want to see what images you come up with and how you use the Eclipse. Happy crafting.